Yay, it's that time again. Wednesday, November 27th, 2024. Time for the old rat's net on the UHF machine.
This is KB2OYI, calling the Richmond Amateur Telecommunications Society net. Calling the Wednesday night Thanksgiving Eve RATS net.
See, I didn't even have to ask who net control was. I can only imagine what the subject is tonight. You
Once again, I want to welcome everyone back to the RATS net, which we do on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. on the grade 442.550 repeater. And this repeater uses a positive offset and a PL tone of 74.4. My name is Rob, Romeo, Oscar, Bravo, and the call sign is Kilo, Bravo 2, Oscar, Yankee, India. That is KB2OYI. And once again, I'll be your next control operator for this evening's net. Before we get things started, is there any station on frequency having any emergency or priority traffic? If so, please call now. Nothing heard. If anytime anyone does have any emergency traffic, just please call break and the net will yield for your traffic. And once again, we meet here on Wednesday nights and encourage check-ins regardless of your location, affiliation, or license class. All property licensed amateurs are always invited to participate, and being within repeater range always helps out as well. And the purpose of this net is general fellowship within our local amateur radio community. And if there's anything going on with RATS Club specifically or any other radio events in the area, we try to let you know about that. And if anyone ever has any questions, we at a minimum try to get you steered in the right direction. Trying to come up with a question of the night, and I have failed miserably scrambling around in Thanksgiving prep right now, not gonna lie. But maybe if there's something you are thankful for that is you could tie into the hobby, like thankful for this outstanding local amateur radio community that we have here, and there's a lot of options for folks. Several different clubs, several different repeaters. The DMR scene has really blown up, and I know a lot of you folks have really taken advantage with that. So if you want to just maybe talk about the local radio scene and how it's working out, and yeah, just kind of make it fun. All right, when checking in, please give your call sign and first name. Slowly, phonetically also helps me out. Please state if you have any announcements or traffic for that. We handle the traffic first and informal comments after that. Bring up this list. We throw the mobile and portable stations on there first. So, mobile and portable stations wishing to check into the net, please call now.
Is Delta 4 India Romeo Bravo KG4IRB. Mike in Hanover, no traffic.
This is Kilo 4, Oscar, Whiskey, Uniform. Mike, Glen Allen, no traffic. Kilo 4, Oscar, Whiskey, Uniform. Recognizes the two mics, IRB and OW. I'm sure there's more of you out there. Well, I hope there's more of you out there. So let's go ahead and open it to general check-ins. Let's expand the list a little bit. So general check-ins wishing to check in to the net, please call now.
Kilo 9, Whiskey, Victor Uniform, Wayne and Bidlow, no traffic.
This is
Kilo Oscar 4, Kilo Alpha Delta, Randy and Western Enrico, no traffic.
No, you forgot to take it off stand, William.
I've got a scene request. Going to Jarrett, Virginia, Greensville County. They're asking for 2 aircraft. Your current distance is 188 degrees for 40 nautical miles. Be advised, like
In Mechanicsville, no traffic.
Sorry.
This is Eagle 4 Echo X-ray X-ray K4EXX Don in Chester. No traffic for the net.
Net control, this is. William, Kilo 4, Alpha, Romeo, X-ray.
Alright, good. Net recognizes WVU, KAD, MES, LUD, EXX, and ARX. We'll probably go through about 3/4 of the list and then do another call out for more check-ins. So let's start at the top with the first mic. KD4, IRB. Good to hear you, sir. Your comments for the net. Go ahead.
I didn't miss that.
KD4 IRB, good evening to everyone. Good evening, Rob. You sound very good today. Your signal is good. It's not much I could report from this part of Virginia. Today was a quiet day. I cleaned up a little bit after that windstorm we have a couple of days ago. Otherwise, everything is working fine, so I don't have to make any changes. And I'd like to make a comment on your question. I have the opportunity to travel all over the world visiting many countries. And I am really, really thankful to living in a country and celebrate Thanksgiving freely in a country where I have the opportunity to work on an amateur radio, be a member of the amateur radio organization, and the general freedom we have. I am really, really thankful for that, KD4IRB.
All right, Mike. Well, as always, we always appreciate your participation and your presence within the local radio community, and your words are very meaningful. You know, it's one thing for a guy like me to echo exactly what you said, but you know, someone coming from a different background and different part of the globe, with different experiences and different operating parameters that you may have once had to live under. That means a lot, and hopefully it resonates with a lot of folks. So thank you for sharing that as always, and I hope you have a fine day tomorrow and a fine weekend tomorrow, throughout the weekend as well. So, all right, we will clear with Mike. Let's go to our other Mike, KK4OWU. Your comments for the net. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, KK4OWU, Mike Glen Allen. Been a good week. Been held the last 2 days, getting all the Christmas decorations up. Got 3 trees up, one of my 9-footer. Got all the outside lights on. My new granddaughter's doing well, and looking forward to Thanksgiving. And I agree with the previous Mike's comments. We have a lot to be blessed about, and we need to protect that. 73's everybody, KK4OWU.
Wow, somebody's festive. It's a lot of work.
All right, Mike. Well, we appreciate you joining us, and glad the grandchild's doing well. And man, 3 trees. I got a little bit of Clark Griswold in my blood as well too. I have 3 turkeys ready to go to match your 3 trees. We have I've got 1 tree in the shack, and that's my Elvis Christmas tree. All Elvis ornaments, and then we have our main tree, which we put all the people to work who come here and eat our food tomorrow. During dessert, they get to decorate the tree. So that is kind of the payback system that we have come up with over the last several years, and it seems to work out pretty good. Of course, it requires some fine-tuning throughout the weekend to meet our, quality assurance team, aka the XYL. But you know where I'm going with that. All right, you have yourself a mighty fine time with your family tomorrow, and we'll clear with you. And next, we'll go to someone I'm very thankful for being one of our esteemed net control operators throughout the month here. And it's great to have, once again, joining us, K9 WVU, our good friend Wayne. Wayne, your comments for the net. Go ahead, sir.
Well, good evening, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving. This is K9WVU. I'll see your 3 trees and raise you 3 turkeys. I know you're going to have a blast over there. I know it's a lot of work, and I know you guys just enjoy the heck out of it. So, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Tell everybody that I know I said hi. I'm going to do a thing with the band tomorrow, or 3/4 of them, or 3/5 of them. The band is going to expand here shortly with a son-in-law. The daughter and the son-in-law are up in Northern Virginia for Thanksgiving. Been a good week so far. I finished the major part of my part-time job. I'm not going to be doing that anymore for a while, but I was given some new assignments, so I'm still on the payroll, and maybe with this new assignment I'll get enough every couple weeks to buy a meal. But that's okay. I'm happy to serve. I hope everybody is doing great. I just love the amateur community here. You guys and gals are all wonderful. Don't forget to sign up for the Rats Christmas party. You can do it on the web. So this is K9WVU saying happy holiday and 73 to everybody.
To hear from you, you enjoy your family time tomorrow for sure. You'll be missed here. Full disclosure, Wayne has experienced the insane asylum that is holidays at KB2OYI's QTH. So I'll leave it at that. Wayne, I appreciate you also mentioning the Rats Christmas holiday get-together. Go to rats.net to check that out. It will be on the third Friday of the month of December. To kind of run parallel when the usual meetings are. It's at Extra Billy's, which is Midlothian somewhere. But yeah, go to rats.net. There's information on that. Yeah, you can register so we could, the folks there could get a good head count. And we hope to see you out there. All right, we'll clear with Wayne and we'll do this. This is KB2OYI with the Rats Net, and we'll go next on our list to our good pal Randy. Randy does a lot. I'll tell you, one of the few people have as much fun with ham radio as KO4KAD, and he does a great job with what he does on his own and his job when he helps out run the Aries Net on Thursday night. So let's go see what's going on in Randy's world. KO4KAD, go ahead, sir.
KB2OII, KO4KAD. Well, thank you for that introduction. Wow. I was going to say what I was thankful for was the most excellent net control, which would be you and K9WVU for this particular net. So thank you for that. You two guys have kept it going for a long time, and we appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Mike, IRB, he just nailed it. Thankful, of course, for family and health, but to live in this great country. It's an absolute blessing that we should never forget, no matter how bad we seem to think things are. There's still nowhere else I'd rather be. And I'm thankful that I get to hunt, or I got to hunt today, and I get to hunt again tomorrow. So maybe tomorrow will make up for not getting anything today. But either way, it's just fun and to be in the woods all day. And yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Oh, and yeah, I do have fun with it. No doubt. I operated or activated my 30th unique park. Monday, I believe it was.
Could y'all talk down the repeater? Yup.
KD from KB2OAI. Randy, you kind of, I think you timed out the repeater there. Once you mentioned you hit your 30th park, you dropped off. So if you wanted to finish what you were telling us, please go ahead. That's quite impressive.
Yeah, I thought I had timed out. I just finished by saying, thank you and Wayne again for your faithful service to the net, and everybody have a great Thanksgiving. And we'll turn it back over to you, Rob, so I don't continue to run off at the gums, run off at the mouth. 7-3 from KL4KAD.
I thought I talked a lot.
Andy, will you be well? Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Enjoy that time in the woods. I know that's your element. You love that, and again, I wish you luck out there. Guy from work hooked me up with a pound of ground venison, so I got that to throw in the along with sausage and the cornbread stuffing for tomorrow. So I'm pretty excited about that. All right, folks on the list, please stand by. I'm going to do another courtesy call to see if we can expand the list here. This is KB2OII with the RATS UHF, looking for any additional check-ins, wishing to get on list. If you're out there, please call now. This is Kilo Quebec 4, Romeo Alpha Mike, Will, Eastern Hanover, in and out.
Come on, don't be shy.
This is KQ4REM, Will, in and out. Thanks for joining us. You have yourself a mighty fine evening and an even finer Thanksgiving. All right, let's pick up where we left off. Let's go to our buddy Mark, the first of our Marks. KQ4MEF, your comments for the net. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Rob. Everyone on the net. Always lots to be thankful for, and everybody is kind of going over that with this. Obviously, family getting together, radio community. It's always exciting to volunteer and do stuff for the radio community around here, and trying to get involved in helping out some more as I get a little more experience under my belt. So planning on doing that. Thanksgiving wise, we got family coming over tomorrow. Everybody's bringing food. Everybody's leaving their attitudes at the front door, so ought to be a really good time. Football's on, so watch some of that. So just a whole bunch of things we can do tomorrow. So anyway, hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. I'm sure we'll be talking soon on the radios afterwards. Send it back over to you, Rob. KQ4MEF.
Hi, Mark. We appreciate you joining us regularly as you do, and enjoy your weekend for sure, the family time, and again, you just basically echoing everything everyone else is feeling. So, all right, we'll clear with one Mark and go to yet another Mark. KD4LUD. Your comments for the net. Go ahead, sir.
Good evening, all, and happy Thanksgiving. I have a lot to be thankful for. A lot of very serious things, which I won't go into. I try to keep it a little light here. But on the lighter side, I am thankful with regards to ham radio to have gotten my general this year. And so I'm trying to spend as much time on HF as I can. I've gotten really into POTA. I haven't done any activations yet, but actually I was out working on my POTA antenna this morning, getting it tuned up. So hopefully I'll try some of that come spring. That's pretty much it. Not doing too much for Thanksgiving. My family, such as it is, are working because they work at a hospital, and actually I'm working a little bit tomorrow morning, and then putting up Christmas decorations in the afternoon. So that's pretty much all for me. So 73s to all, and this is KD4LUD, back to net control.
Good job on that general upgrade, and I think what you might need to do is make a New Year's resolution to get that extra class upgrade knocked out. Why not? Again, if I can do it, anyone can do it, because I don't know anything about ham radio. And it shows every week at 7 p.m. on the RATSnet. All right, with that said, we'll clear with Mark, and again, this is KB2OII with the RATSnet. Let's go to our buddy Don, K4EXX. Your comments for the net. Go ahead, sir.
Good evening, Rob, and everybody on the net. Hope everybody is going to have a great Thanksgiving. I wanted to mention that last week we were talking about HF contacts, high frequency. And I can't do high frequency because I'm using a mobile as a base station, and it can only do 2 meters and 70 centimeters. So I will probably never get one of those QSL cards, at least not until I get a bigger rig. And lo and behold, last week I got a letter in the mail, and it happened to be a QSL card. When I opened it, I was like a little kid getting his first Ryder BB gun. I was so excited I couldn't contain myself, and it was from you, and I really appreciate it. That's one of the nicest things anybody's done for me in a long time. What else am I thankful for? I guess I ought to mention this November I've got my 60th wedding anniversary coming up, and so I wanted to mention Karen, my boss. She's put up with me for 60 years. And if any of you husbands out there want to know how to make it for 60 years, just remember when I said boss. Keep that in mind and you will do just fine. Okay, Rob. 73s to everybody. Back to net.
Well, we appreciate you joining us, and really have enjoyed your participation over the past year, and I'm glad you got that card. Hey, you got to start your collection somewhere. So, again, it's not the greatest card. I wish I had a cool picture on it, or maybe a picture of my cat or something like that. But I'm glad I found you well, and again, you got to start your collection off somewhere. I did get a QSL card in the mail myself this week. If KO4KD is still on air, I got my Hunt for Sasquatch Appreciation Week QSL card in the mail. So didn't get my certificate. I'm not sure what those guys are doing with that, and I didn't have all my confirmed QSOs on the back of the card. But either way, I got the card in the mail. So. I guess I can't complain too much. It's a cool looking card. KB2OII with the RATSnet, and now we are going to go live to the wrong side of the tracks, deep down in the bottom, to our good friend William, K4ARX. Your comments for the net. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you, Net Control. No need to stand. No need to stand. Appreciate the intro there. and grateful for all you guys that are being here tonight. Most of you guys are usuals, and it's good to have you around. Where is Scott? I heard Scott mention some time ago, not too long ago, that he had forgotten about the net and that it's here, and he's not. Bob, where are you, Bob? I know you're there, and you're probably listening. You're probably still bacheloring, as you had reported earlier. That's what I heard. And I definitely don't want to time out the repeater because I'm thankful the timeout timers are there and I got them on the radio. I know I talk too much sometimes. Let's see. I did talk to several stations yesterday. I probably worked a good 6 or 8 stations. One of them was on Simplex on the 5.2, and he was stuck in traffic right outside of the apartment here. Something about some kind of object that was in the interstate, and they were all stuck for a little while. So we chatted a bit. Simplex, as easy as it was, I probably was running about 5 watts, and no telling what he was doing. But he said he was talking to another guy on their way up from Florida. They were both coming out of Orlando, and I thought they were together, but it turns out this particular guy was going to stop off in Glen Allen, and the other guy was going to go all up to Boston. The first station said that he was been driving for 12 hours yesterday. There's no telling how long that other guy drove and how long he continued to drive. That's a really long trip, but they were both going to see family for the weekend. There's my timer. So we're not doing so bad. We did have a doctor's appointment yesterday. We went up to the complex across the interstate there. Didn't quite get the answers we wanted, probably even less service. She insisted of going to the ER so she could probably get different service. And I gave her the option either go there or go home because probably even get better health care provided by me, myself, and I. She elected to go to the ER, and it was not busy. She reminded me it was Tuesday, and I said, well, we'll just wait it out, see what goes on. Got checked in, a little seen about, and it got busy. And they started, I guess, helping those that came in after us first. So she elected to come home. We're doing pretty good, so we're thankful we're not in the hospital system for the holiday weekend. Back to you, Net Control, K4ARX.
Joining us this evening, and I hope whatever medical issues you got going on there in Homestead works out. I know sometimes, unfortunately most of the time, the service end of it can be quite frustrating. We've all dipped our toes in those waters, I'm sure. And I think my most memorable Simplex QSL I was stuck in traffic in Norfolk. I think it was on my way to the Outer Banks. And I chatted with somebody for probably 30 minutes, just sitting there like an idiot in Hampton Roads. And but yeah, Simplex could be a really valuable tool when you are caught in traffic. So everyone, remember that, and make sure you got the Simplex calling station programmed on your radio if you're mobile. It could be fun. All right, that's our list, so we're going to go ahead and do this. This is KB2OI with the Rats Net. Looking for any additional check-ins. If you're out there, please call now.
This is Kilo Delta 4, Yankee Victor, Jeff and Prince George.
This is Kilo, Quebec 4, Foxtrot Victor Lima, Ken in Midlothian.
This is November 4, Whiskey Lima Charlie, Bill, North Chesterfield.
It's not like he's talking into a Dixie cup.
YVVSVL and WLC. Let's start with Jeff, KD4YVV. Your comments for the net. Go ahead, sir.
I apologize for the hesitation. Sometimes I can't tell because this doesn't have a tone or Roger beep or whatever you want to call it in between. So I'm not sure if I transmitted or not, but I knew I had a signal coming in. But anyway, y'all sound good today. I hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving. this will be one of the first years we just won't have a Thanksgiving, but it is what it is. But I've been blessed in the past few years, and I'm sure this day tomorrow is going to be a blessing also. And outside of that, everybody stay warm this coming few days, and we'll chat with you again, hopefully. 84YVV back over net control.
Cold all week.
Jeff, well, we appreciate you joining us. You're sounding mighty fine yourself there, getting into us, and you know, it's not about the size of the gathering. It's basically about the whole feeling of the moment, I guess. You know, I've had the grandest of grand of holidays, and I've had the smallest, quite loneliest and through the years of my life, various stages for various reasons, whether away in the military or on my own or who knows, fill in the blank. But you know, it's about how you're feeling and what you're thinking about and all that kind of good stuff. You all know what I'm trying to get at. All right, we appreciate you joining us. We'll clear with Jeff, and next go to Ken, KQ4FVO. Your comments for the net. Go ahead.
KB2OYI, this is KQ4FVL. Good evening to everybody on the net. A little late getting in here this afternoon. Family got in from Charlotte this afternoon, grandbabies and everything. We just finished up dinner, so that's why I was a little bit late. But I wanted to get on here, say hello to everybody, and check in. So with that, I'll send it back to net control. Good evening, everybody.
Party, we're still rocking and rolling here. I hope you enjoy your weekend there and your time with family. And while you were transmitting, I heard a truck pull up, and as I stood up, I completely tripped over my phone, which was plugged in, and almost, took a little dive there in the shack. But have no fear, KB2OYI is still here. And we are going to go next to our good buddy Bill, N4WLC. Your comments for the net. Thanks for joining us, Bill. What you got?
Golly, I can smell the cheese from over here.
KB2OYI, N4WLC. Good evening, Rob and everybody. I got in here a little bit late. I don't know if there was a topic, but I was working with Jim Rubin. He's working up in Maryland right now. It's got trying to get his ATOS set up in an attic on a tripod and radials and or screen for ground, and I'm hoping I can make contact with him. Tomorrow we'll be going to my not legal adopted sons for Thanksgiving, and he's got a famous saying, I like it anyway, gobble till you wobble. So I hope everybody has good Thanksgiving and good family gathering. 73, this is N4WLC, back to net.
Not legal. What do you got, a candy van over there? Kidnapping kids?
Well, hope you and Jim were having fun there together, working on some radio projects as you guys always do. And I thought I was your adopted son. Well, I guess I'm more like your adopted nephew. I'll take that. So, but I hope you guys have a great time there. Say hi to Judy for us, and you guys enjoy. All right. Again, that's the end of our list. So let's go ahead and do another call out. This is KB2OYI with the Rats. Looking for any last-minute check-ins. If you're out there, please call now.
Y'all might want to stay sober while you're on the net. I'm an alcohol check here one of these days.
All right, well, nothing heard. So at this time, we'll go ahead and shut the net down and return the repeater to regular amateur radio usage. Again, I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving and a great rest of your weekend. I'll have the radio on throughout the weekend to escape from the invaders, in-laws, and all the other folks, cast of characters, the dark comedy that will be happening here, as always. But, yeah, everyone be well. I'm going to go ahead and sign off now and go make pumpkin pie. So, with that said, this is KB2OYI closing on the net, and I'll be clear on the final, 7-3.
Getting a little concerned about these drunks on the air. That is not
KB2OYI and 4WLC.
not a special event station, you know.
KB2OYI. Go ahead, Bill.
I was just going to say, we've got a lot of adopted youngins. And you're one of them, of course. And that's, comes with age. God, I don't know how I got to 65 so quick.
Well, I don't believe for a second you're 65. So when you feel like telling me the truth, just let me know. But yeah, I had a old guy moment today at work. I forget the exact what the conversation was, but it was talking about someone old enough to be someone's dad or whatever, and my one coworker looked at me like, you know, how old do you think you are? You know, I was like, man, I guess I am. That's a bummer, but it's all good. It's you know, we got the experience and the wisdom. At least that's what we tell ourselves. So. All right, Bill, I appreciate it. Again, you guys have a great day, and we'll catch up with you again somewhere down the line, as always. N4WLC from KB2OYI 73.
Well, let me do my old man skit here. Sonny, do you need me to take and send you a picture of my Medicare card? Y'all have a good one and safe one too, Rob. Catch you later. KB2OYI and 4WLC 73.
Oh. Well, I guess that was another interesting net. Holidays are getting to everybody. I'm sure that's natural, but yeah, to be expected. I didn't hear any other travelers today on Simplex or the repeaters that I recall. I did some GMRS testing assistance today and probably made a few videos. If you haven't seen them yet, you'll see them eventually. This has been the RatsNet on the UHF machine. My name's William K4ARX, and you're watching the American Radio X-Ray. Please like, share, and subscribe. Go eat some turkey, take a break, and we'll catch you tomorrow night on the MRA. Yeah, about the same time, I